everybody, this is Havoc Not Yet Pro bringing you a Wolfpack on hardcore. So I've been playing, just got AC4 recently obviously, and started playing a bit of Wolfpack to level up the nice quick easy way, as everyone's been telling me. Yep, what everyone's saying is true, it is very, very easy to level up. I think I've gotten from like level 28 to about 42 right now. Just on, just on Wolfpack alone. So this is a recording of me playing by myself, solo, I suppose you call it, lone wolf, straight into, you know, a hardcore. To get hardcore, you have to unlock it. I believe the way you do that is you have to do all the standard ones on every map. You can do it by yourself, or whoever you want. So once you've unlocked those, you can jump straight into this one. And here we go. This is, you know, me playing it obviously, and the reason I want to do it solo is because, as you're all probably aware, if you've ever played it in public, you know, it's just really, really frustrating when you try and get a kill, like I just did there, like a nice hidden focus, good approach, perfect approach even. You know, you just get that noob that just runs in and steals it for 100 points, and they're just so bad and chaotic. It just makes you start playing chaotic and bad, just because you just feel so frustrated, you just want to get a kill. So the best thing about playing by yourself is you don't have to worry with that shit at all. And but yeah, you get to play, you know, the way you want to play. And the good thing about it is they've actually scaled the difficulty down because you're playing by yourself. I believe in AC3 that wasn't the case, and it was really hard just to do it on standard by yourself. But now it is quite manageable, actually. So I've done about 12 Wolfpack games of all different varieties, you know, mostly just standard mode. Then I did one on the difficult one, and then it took me about 3 attempts to get hardcore. So from about level 32 to about 42, I was just trying to do hardcore. I got that many levels out of just doing hardcore, pretty much. It's a pretty good way to like level up very quickly, and yeah, unlock a bunch of challenges. And I actually think it's rather fun to play it. You know, it's a whole new element on the game. You know, you could say it was an AC3, but to be honest, it wasn't the same. Much more improved and refined, and it's actually worth playing. So as you'll see me play here, there are quite a few things you need to learn when you play. One, it's very important that you know the map. Like, it's a great way to learn the map. If you don't know the map, then you've got to learn to like use line of sight, screening, all those kind of tools. So for example here, I'll just worked it out by screening who it was, and then I ran behind the wall to get to him quicker, because this is all about time. You know, especially in hardcore, you're really limited on the amount of time you have to get your point. So, you know, sync kills, that's another big thing. Like, as you're about to see right now, you want to get the sync kills early on. Later on, they get really difficult, especially in hardcore when you play by yourself. So, you know, I took my distance. I took it like a really far away so I could get that hidden. You know, I could probably even got like a mini focus bonus there too, because I left it right to last, like millisecond on that sync kill. All those points stack up. I got my perfect approach, I got my ×2 as you can see. Did I get focus? No, I didn't get focus, it doesn't count. 900 points, and then I get the bonus 250 sync. Don't just walk up behind him, you know. Get your approach even when you're doing your sync kills. It's really important. Abilities are really important too. You know, you don't want to go around shooting people. And, but that's not to say that you need to have like every ability perfectly crafted. You don't even need to be level 50 to finish it. You know, I'm rocking like knives, which is like a level 12 ability. Time phase, I think it's like a level 6. And the other one is like firecrackers, probably like a level 20 ability, but even then you can replace that with more quite easily. It's kind of like a substitute item. You don't really need it because it's quite easy to work out who your targets are. It has that notoriety kind of marker above the head, like the noise thing. It gets louder and louder the more, I suppose, noise you make. So yeah, it's really quite easy to work out who it is. Like every now and again, when you play by yourself, you know, you might have like a 50-50 because there's 2 targets. Screen them out, you should be good. Still worried? Just drop, you know, your firecrackers or your morph. Both very low level abilities. And then yeah, should be good. Make sure you have that range ability though, because very important are those bonuses in the top left corner. You want to be getting them like pretty much every second kill. Sometimes you want to get 2 in 1 kill, it just depends. You want to be setting them up before you even get your kill, you know. You don't want to be luck. You want to sort of go, okay, well, I'm in this area. This area is very acro friendly, meaning I can get very easy acro kills Whereas if I'm, say, in a big open area, you know, it's a bit more difficult. So work with them, you know. Don't try and get them just because they're there. Try and get them because they're there and you're in a good position to get. I believe that was like, just use a range ability to get it. You know? And the good thing about the knives is, you know, obviously you can get that, but they also allow you to get easy acro focuses. That's a tough one to get, especially if it's a map like Prison, because map like Prison, very hard to get any acro. I believe there's only like maybe 1 or 2 walls where you can even get acros on. Let's be honest, you're going to get a focus off that as well? Not likely, you know, not when you want it anyway. So it's good to pick a map like this. Very good. You've got plenty of like walls so you can like run between them, keep out of line of sight, and then when you get close, you know, you can walk into a blend group, get that meter up, get a lock on them. I believe it all gets the points up quicker, a good approach. So when you do like these modes, it's a bit different. This one you're watching right now is the infection one. You want to rush and straight away get that like A, B, or C. Just pick one up. And then if you're on hardcore, you need to get shit kills. I'm sorry. You need to just rush them as fast and hard as you can. The reason for that is because you've only got about 8 seconds to get the kill, and they're really aggressive. They'll stun you really quickly. You just want to go straight for them. And I'm using resistance, so if they do stun me after I get one, because their teammates are more than likely going to be right there ready to punch you. So I get up quicker, or if I get contested, then I can get out of the kill animation much quicker, and then more likely to get that second kill. And time is so important. That's the only real time you want to get stunned at all, is during the infection phase on hardcore. You just don't have time to be getting stunned. I get it that some people are going to make mistakes and lure and just mess up a little bit. But you need to limit that as much as possible in this mode on hardcore. Now, for example, not messing up is obviously very important. You do have the resistance there to save you if you do mess up. You make a couple of mistakes, probably max, the whole time you play this. That's about it. Another really important factor is you got to remember that there's different kinds of enemies, and it really helps to learn them. Right here, we're up against 2. So I know this one's going to be a coward, so I can get good points. This one here, trying to stun me, so I need to be really quick. So I locked him during kill animation. I spanned the camera around. I locked him while I was still killing. I was just mashing that X plus. Now, if I was smart, no, that was probably a good idea to kill the coward first. Otherwise, the coward would have ran off and I would have spent a long time trying to get to him. You can see that's like a great acro there. And I got two what's it called? Left of the varieties. They call them varieties, which is kind of weird because there's another variety in the game. Yeah. Think kills, like I said, you know, try and lock something else before you walk up to them. Otherwise, you're just going to get the basic like this. You know, I didn't get any bonuses here, and I probably could have. Again, he is the enemy that stuns. Learn it. He's got the helmet. He's a bulkier character, you know, and those ones you don't want to mess around with, especially later on. You know, the first 15, 20 sequences quite easy. They don't react too much. As you can see, you can get like a whole focus pretty much on him. I try to do that here, but this is the one that stuns. Watch what happens. I get greedy. I try to get the hit in. I try to get the focus. I lose all those bonuses, and I get my approach cut in half. So yeah, at least I keep the focus. But still, I would have been better off probably just killing him quickly, and moving on my next target, and keeping probably the same amount of points anyway. Don't risk it. I was very close to getting stunned there. So this guy here, look at his character. He's sleek, he's skinny, he's built to run. So, you know, if the meter builds up a bit, it's not a problem, because he will run, but run kind of retarded in the sense that, you know, they don't necessarily like sprint straight away. You get like about half a second, you still react. It's better than getting stunned like when that meter fills up. That, yeah, I'd rather them run like half a meter than stun you straight away or use an ability straight away. This is a great place. You want to kind of circulate around this area of the map if you're planning on playing on whatever map this is. Because as you can see, that chest right there, and the other one is not usually where it is. That's like the worst place for it to be, because there's no acro, there's no hidden, and you're kind of just running right at them. Usually they're at the top of the staircase up the left right there, where that guy kind of came from. So you kind of get hiddens and acros. It's really good to this is a really good time to get those bonuses in the top left-hand corner because they stand still, so you can get the focus hit-ins, you can get the focus acros really easy. Another thing is if if you're struggling, like here, I just got risky trying to build points up. Don't do that. Look how quick that box drops down, If I didn't have resistance, I probably would have lost it. I'm down to 30% already. Yeah, you can see how important it is to have resistance because it lets mistakes like that become recoverable. It really makes it a lot more easier, I suppose, at the same time. And there's an easy double kill there. You gotta be careful because they go invisible quite a bit, especially if there's lots of them. You can kill them quickly enough, they don't tend to go invisible. They're pretty sneaky, these fellows. There's the brute characters, they'll try and stun. You gotta, again, learn which ones are which.
New sequence reached. Extra time.
This game takes about half an hour on hardcore if you're playing by yourself. I don't know if it takes longer or shorter when you play with a group, but I can imagine the times are pretty much set, like probably a minute to every sequence or just under, unless you're a natural beast at it. I'm only level 42, I've only played it like 12 times. I'm not exactly great, I haven't crafted anything yet. I haven't got smoke bomb, and that's probably pretty helpful compared to some of the abilities I have. So it's gonna get easier as you play it longer. But I recommend you play this before you play the actual multiplayer, Manhunt and the Wanted and all that, because I played Manhunt straight away. I'm a pretty good Manhunt player, I won't lie. But I really sucked when I played Manhunt at level 1 because I had Money Bomb and I had knives. Not even knives, sorry. I had Money Bomb, I think, and Tripwire. How the hell am I meant to hunt someone down with those two abilities, honestly? A disruption. Yeah. Got no hope, but in this, at least you can do something with that. You put it on standard mode straight away. If you kind of just do it properly, like I'm showing you right now, I guarantee you could be making 10,000 experience every 10 minutes. That's how long it takes me to do it. I can do standard mode on this map in like 10.5 minutes. That's pretty much the game length of any other mode. So think about it like that. And even better than that, you get challenge unlocks every time you play. If it's the first time you're playing it, you get a shite load. You get absolutely heaps. So you get like probably 10,000 points, then you probably get another 10,000 points in unlocks and challenges and all that kind of stuff. So it's great for starting out. I've gotten heaps of levels. I think I started probably in the 20s and now I'm 42 at the end of this game. Okay. Now you're probably wondering, is hardcore better to do? Or should you be doing, what's it called? Hardcore or standard if you're just trying to farm XP, get prestiges and all that kind of stuff. I definitely have to recommend that you go standard if you're doing strictly farming. It probably gets a little bit boring and tedious, whereas this one kind of makes you like really have to try. But if you do it quick enough, like I said, 10.5 minutes, 10k, that's pretty good. That's, those people that play Brotherhood and Revelations, they struggle to get, 10k on average. AC3, that's a pretty good average for 10 minutes. You can always invite your friends and play with them as well. So, I don't know if that takes longer or shorter. It depends how good you are with your friends. But if you want to play serious, that's good XP and it's good prestiging tool. So, get in. And most of all, I think it's fun. I played AC3 one and it's not fun at all. It's crap. So playing this was a nice relief, and I've been playing it for hours now. Like I said, I've played about 12 games, so they take like between 10 and 30 minutes each, and you can just keep going at it. The more you learn, the funner it gets, So it's really enjoyable, and I've, now I've been able to solo this one on hardcore, which is, I feel like a pretty good achievement, considering I hardly played it in AC3.
Extra time.
And now I'm pretty much equipped to play the rest of the multiplayer, which is great, And if this is too hard for you, there's even a tutorial, which I pretty much skip. Yeah, you can do the tutorial as well. As you can see there, like the Notori, on my noise, that little meter went up. So I was like, alright, well it's going up, so I'm just going to hide behind the wall. If you're quick enough, hardcore you don't get much time at all, especially at high sequences. You just duck behind the wall and it'll go down pretty much instantaneously. Sometimes it won't matter. Like if it's too high, it'll just like trigger the chase and I'll run away anyway, which is really annoying. But yeah, it's a really good tool. Like if you notice it's going up really quick, just hide. It takes like an extra few seconds to get around the long way. It's really worth doing in hardcore because there's no point getting 200 point kills, 300 point kills. You need to chain the bonuses. You need the hidden multiplier. It's so big. So, it's just so big. Acro is good too. Obviously not as good with the 1.5 times, but you do need it for those varieties in the top left, obviously. So you just want to smack through those varieties as quick as you can. And then there's another one that's actually called variety. Now, not to be confused with the ones at the top left. It'll say earn a variety bonus. You're probably wondering, well, how the hell do I do that? So it doesn't explain it at all. Well, I've worked it out. It's pretty simple. I believe there's 6 different variety bonuses that you can achieve. You only need to achieve 4 out of the 6 to receive the 400 point bonus. You also unlock the bonus at the top left. It's so important that you do it because you don't want to just be unlocking 1 out of the 2 varieties at the top left. You want to be getting them both. That way you can get maximum points. Because you don't want to, get yourself stuck. So to do that, you need to get these 4 out of 6. 4 very simple ones you can get are the mini focus, which is a 1.5 second focus for 50 points. That counts. Also stacks, not at the same time, you got to get them separately. The 150 point 3 second bonus focus, that's 2 that you can get separately. The hidden multiplier, you should be getting almost every second kill. That's the 3rd one. A 4th easy one is the acro. That's not easy if you're on a shit map. Make sure you're on a good map, you can get them easily. As you saw when they were the chest, when you defend the chest one, they pretty much were right under acro spots the whole time. It's really good to get them then. If you have a knife, you can then throw it like where this dude's right now, run up and get a quick acro. It just depends. You can get them. They're running like this, just kill them. It's not worth it. It really isn't. Don't waste your knife either doing it. Just kill them for 100 points. You probably get the bonus 35 second thing anyway, so it makes up for it. Killed him quickly because I didn't want to miss out on this. 35 seconds is massive. It only takes like 10 seconds to kill them, so you're getting essentially 25 seconds off. I love the time phase ability because when they run away, you can just keep them right there. It's great. And every now and again, it says you need to use an ability before killing your opponent. If you do that, you get the variety. Knives, guns, ranged abilities, I don't believe count. Don't try and throw a knife and get it. It'll say for a second different type of variety, use a ranged ability, then kill your target. Completely different variety bonus at the top left. Don't confuse them, don't waste your knives, because they're very valuable. So there you go, there's an easy acro. They will run away from you, they'll walk away if you stay there too long, so don't get greedy. If they're digging their hands into the chest and looting, then they're going to stay there, so you can get your focuses, you can get your hidden multipliers, whatever. Just don't risk it too much, especially on hardcore. You don't want to give them too much time digging their hands into those chests because they deplete really quickly. But you do want to get the bonuses as much as possible so that, you continue on the sequence and you don't lose too much time. Yeah, it's really important to get those. And once you get those 4 varieties out of 6, they restart, so you can keep getting them over and over. Don't forget that. You're not really going to be focusing on them too much unless it says at the top left, and then you'll be like, alright, well, I need to mix it up and try and get some different kills. The other 2 that you can get, like I said, there are 6. The other 2 is a grab kill. Impossible in Wolfpack, because I've never seen an NPC on top of a building. It may happen, but I'm yet to see it. Second one is the bench kill, and they never sit. They only ever blend in the circles or up against walls. So I'm yet to see it anyway. Don't rely on them, is all I'm saying there. Just go for the easy one. I'm not sure if aerial counts. It might, but I don't think so. I think there's only 6, and I think I just rattled them all off for you. So, at about sequence 26, it starts getting harder because they start getting more aware of you, and you seriously need to make sure that you do everything a little bit quicker. Reduce your point. You don't want to get stunned. So, right there, really lucky. I thought he was going to smack me in the head, but no. Sometimes you get lucky and it doesn't matter. In the infection, well, like I said before, it's really hard. You want to make sure you have like resistance. You don't get stun locked. They will stun lock you, and it's quite annoying. You want to just kill them as quick as you can. Just finish them off. Having resistance is good because you don't get killed, like I said. You do not get stunned for long. You get up real quick, and if you get contested, then you can turn around and smack the other one before you get stunned again, hopefully. You just want to whip these out as quick as you can. And like I said, it does get a lot harder. The 34th wave is the, sync, whatever you want to call it, the hardest one. You really be stretching to get that one. You just want to focus and you don't want to change it up too much. You know you need to get like semi-decent kills, but you don't really, sometimes you're not going to be possible to get the perfect kill. And sometimes it's just going to come down straight to luck, you know, like the map and where they're located right at the end there. Because they are really aware, as you're going to about to see, a couple more sequences time. You're not really going to have much choice but to get what is available to you. A lot of this is improvising, getting the maximum amount. Right there, I was playing with death, and I really should have just taken the kill. Especially him being a brute, or whatever you want to call him. He has this stun ability, and it hurts. Anyway, I hope you enjoy the rest of the video. I won't talk anymore, I'll just let you enjoy it. Yeah, and I hope you guys have a go at it, you know. It is really fun, surprisingly, especially when you play by yourself. You get rid of the a-holes that ruin it on you. You just enjoy killing them at your own pace. You can't really go wrong. I probably wouldn't recommend poison, to be honest. I know some people like it, but I think it adds 300 points at most, and takes at most 6.5 seconds to kill them. You know, you do the maths, it's probably not worth it. Get those extra points, and you could be just, you know, it's like getting 2 focuses basically. It could be worth it, but then you're losing an ability at the same time. Yeah. I recommend just killing them as quick as you can, and for the staple hidden kills, that's the bonus that you want to really be going for every time. But anyway, enjoy it, and yeah, hopefully you guys can play it yourselves. It's a really great way to level up, like I said before. At the end of this, I believe I earned 19,000 experience, which is a lot. You know, it does take like 30 minutes. That's why I do recommend that you play the standard mode if you want to farm. But yeah, it's awesome. So give it a go and check it out. Anyway, that's it for me. Guys, later.
New targets available.